Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's Tuesday Leadership Tip. Today, I want to talk to you about the 4DX framework, known as the 4 disciplines of execution. Now, 4DX has been around for over a decade now and was researched and refined with over 1,500 different implementations. So, this stuff isn't theory, it has a proven track record. In fact, many Fortune 500 companies have adapted it into their way of doing business and have found great success. These are companies like Whirlpool, Pfizer, Ritz-Carlton, Harley-Davidson. The list goes on and on. So, what is 4DX? Well, as the name suggests, it is the process of implementing and executing 4 strategies in a specific order that gets your team laser focused, working together on achieving your goal. Let me walk through them. Discipline number 1. This is focus on what is wildly important. Identify and commit to 1, maybe 2 wildly important goals, or WIGs as they're called. These will have the greatest impact on the success of the organization. Maybe it's you want to win the President's Award. You want to be the number 1 volume store, or have the highest hours per RO of any service department, or the lowest turnover in your dealership within the entire region, or the dealership with the highest internet close rate. These wildly important goals, the WIGs, must be specific. They need to be high impact, and you need to have a defined date of by when. The goal is to achieve success with a few key battles rather than trying to win too many wars. As Dr. Henry Cloud said, if everything is important, nothing is. So discipline number 2, act on the lead and lag measures. Now, too often we focus on lag measures, revenue, sales, CSI. Unfortunately, these are results that have already happened in the past and cannot be influenced directly. Lead measures, on the other hand, these are activities that directly influence the lag measures and your WIG. These are within your team's control. So measuring how often training is done with your team, measuring the number of outbound calls that you make, or how fast you perform your oil changes, the percentage of sales to service introductions, the number of unsold showroom ups or declined services that are followed up within 24 to 48 hours, number of trade appraisals offered in the service drive. All these things, they're lead measures because you can influence them. These things must be predictive, maintainable, measurable, impactful, and influenceable by all your team members. So, you got those lead and lag measures. Number 3, you create a compelling scoreboard. This is something that's visual, easy to read. These are the things that track your WIG, track your lead and lag measures. The scoreboard, well, it serves as a motivational tool. It shows the team how well they're performing against those goals. And let's face it, when you start keeping score, people get competitive. And it serves as a constant reminder. It should be simple. It should be at a quick glance. You can allow the team to quickly understand their progress and be able to make necessary adjustments. Now, here's the best tip. Have the team update the scoreboard along with you. Don't do it for them. This brings us to the last discipline, and this is create a cadence of accountability. This means hold regular weekly WIG sessions, 10 to 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be long, just something to maintain momentum accountability. During these sessions, each team member needs to report on their commitments. You review the scoreboard, you update it, and you make new personal commitments. Now, these commitments, they're simple. It's what is one thing you are going to focus on this week to help us reach our goal. This creates a high level of personal ownership and accountability among everybody on the team. So, you can see it sounds simple, right? 4 disciplines. You create a wildly important goal, you come up with your lead and your lag measures, you make a scoreboard, and you talk about it weekly. Well, the hard part is staying consistent and executing it. And that's your job as the leader, to make sure the meetings are happening, the scoreboard is updated, you're talking about it regularly. But if you do that, it is incredibly powerful. It's why all these companies have added it into how they do business. And it's why you, for those goals or that one goal that you've been trying to hit for all certain amount of time and haven't found success yet, this can be the differentiator. So talk with me at my next visit or sooner, and I would be more than happy to join you on leveraging this framework to help you hit that thing you've always been striving for. In any case, give it some thought, and there is my Tuesday weekly tip.